So it's quite a competitive environment, the general changeover scene.
Every time it's different and it has to be rethought through.
Trying to do it on quite a limited budget, that was a challenge.
Well, it goes wrong every time, it's just a matter of how.
My name's Thomas Harold, I'm Exhibitions Coordinator here at Cornerhouse.
I'm Roger Quigley, my name's Duncan Hay.
Hello, I'm Marshall. I've worked at Cornerhouse for about a year now.
My name's Mark Hay. I've been AV technician, freelance AV technician since about 1995, and one of the first jobs I did was Cornerhouse.
It's my responsibility to organise all of the exhibitions that take place across the main gallery spaces.
I basically facilitate an artist's ideas, so an artist might say, I need some lasers to trigger some music files, and I'll figure out the technology that's required to do that.
Mainly I'm working on all the building stuff, so building the false walls, any exterior installation stuff, bit of paint. They pretty much just make me work with the wood, they don't trust me with the paintings and the pictures, I don't think.
Mostly paint things a shade of off-white. Has been known that I've used other shades of slightly off-white, but usually just the one shade of off-white.
Between the exhibitions we'll then have maybe 2 or 1.5 to 3 weeks changeover period, which is when we'll install the next exhibition, take down the previous ones and install the next one. Changeover
is when the galleries are closed, usually for 2 weeks. The current exhibition would be taken down, packed away and shipped off to its next location. Then the technicians would begin to fettle and paint all the gallery areas, basically making it like a canvas again. And then the following 10 days they would install the new show.
The way it would work is the curators would decide on the artwork that will be shown in the exhibition, and then it will be then passed on to me to liaise closely with the artists and the curators about the layout of the exhibits within the galleries, which pieces can go where, what's going to work in certain places.
This installation's a little bit of an unusual one because you normally get established artists going around unless it's new contemporaries. This time we've got a few artists, particularly one in Gallery 3, who's quite a young artist, and he hasn't really tested, he hasn't had a massive chance to test out his piece of artwork. It involves a rabbit adjusting sound files by working out where the rabbit is in space.
And at the moment I'm trying to get the cabling sorted to run some microphones down into the cafe bar, and the audio from that's going to be feeding into Richard's piece in Gallery 3.
The current exhibition has been quite demanding in the sheer quantity of new media work, a lot of video screens, quite a lot of interactive work, running off computers, and that's always quite complicated in that it's quite a specialist degree of knowledge to be able to install that kind of work.
Actually, I wanted to make the projection from the top. If I do that, the audience can pass through under the screen. Yeah, but this time also it's quite difficult because of the height, the ceiling of the Cornerhouse. I have to check the height of the ceiling and also environment as well.
There hasn't been any technical problems as such.
The Cornerhouse had some brilliant brackets that I'm using,
which is great. That was the main thing.
I don't know how it sounds acoustically in the space yet.
So they soundproofed the wall for me though, which was necessary. So that's good.
Hopefully tomorrow I can show the best my work tomorrow to everyone.
A lot with sort of changeovers and teching, it's fitting people's skills to jobs and changeovers to different people. Obviously each changeover you have different people. So for example, me and the carpenter Tom Ansell, we do a lot of the building stuff and a lot of the construction, but with the previous changeovers you'll probably see there wasn't a lot of construction stuff, so we didn't have much work. Whilst in that instance, someone like Cherry Tennyson, who does a lot of painting and does a lot of vinyl work, she could have a lot more work.
The thing with this kind of work is it's completely different all the time. You've got to think on your toes and adapt. So there's something odd to do in galleries, like making pig pens or rabbit hutches and rabbit pens and things like that.
I think I've got a really great team of technicians, really broad skill set, very broad ranging expertise in all of the massive range of different fields which are necessary for installing any exhibition.
I just hope we got enough paint, so that's usually the worst thing.
As long as everyone's happy at the end.